Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. I'm Ombra and today we're gonna check together at the Beacon of the Light of November 11 for see what the devs reply to the frequently asked question. The first question is about server RP and not RP. Will there still be pure RP server after version 2.0? Are there more info or adjustment of RP server? The devs reply, version 2.0 won't affect the current server launching schedule. NRP and RP server will still be launched for future campaigns. So that means they don't intend to cancel the RP mode. You still be able to play your RP using only evil commander or good commander, depends of the faction you choose, and at the same time they don't gonna change the server currently RP where you playing your season right now. So yes, you still gonna be able to play RP and not RP. The second question is about the PvE. After the version update, PvE battles are too difficult. The mob can't even be defeated. Will there be any future adjustment on this regard? The devs reply, the battle system has undergone great change after the update. We have not instant tactician function regarding the PvE and commando battles. As for the PvE problem, in order to help players to go through the version change, we have reduced the difficulty of some NPC after the update of November 9. I also personally noticed the PvE is very hard in the new version of the game. Every time you try to take a big tile, you have big loss. Maybe it's a bit less now after 9 November. I'm happy for this change because all the community just messaged me about that, also in my suggestion section on my Discord, and I see the devs reply to that, change that, so that means they listen to us regarding the little change. The third question is about the balance around the commander. Question is, at the moment damage dealing commander are too powerful, while commanding and trading commander are weakened. Will be there any balance adjustment? Devs reply, as for commander power, the current version is adjusted based on result on PvE test and tactician feedbacks. In the new version, different formation will have different battle performance and result, and it's require more exploits and tryouts to fully discover a formation potential. In the future, we'll continue to follow problem on the overall difficulty and commander power. About the new battle system and formation setup, if you still have dubs, please feel welcome to exploit the Tavern Under the Hill in the game, where you can find new version guide provided by the many excellent tacticians. What I think about the current balancing around the commander is absolutely the damage dealer commander are a step above all the other commander. Then you have the commander hybrid that can lead the troop and also make damage. Then you have the pure leader, and for last you have the healer. The healer right now have not a significant change from the PvE, and that is a problem because the healer on the PvE need at least a triple of healing for be relevant. So the game absolutely need a balance if you want 70 commander all competitive and you don't want just a meta around the damage dealer. The devs have to work a lot on this point for make the game balance, and we are far away to be balanced. Question number 4 is about the relation between damage and attack. The question is, if I increase my damage stat, will my physical damage also increase? What the relation between the attack stat and the damage stat? Devs reply, increasing the damage stat can increase the overall damage dealt by the commanders, while increasing the attack can only increase the physical damage dealt. Okay, this answer doesn't reply for real to the question, because this guy here asked the relation between that, and here you just say damage is the overall damage, the attack increase the physical damage, but you don't explain the relation between that, but I'm gonna do that for you. The damage is the raw stat like the attack in the past version of the game. You remember the troop have the attack, this is the base value of damage the troop have. Now the attack stat is something you need to place on relation versus the defense of the target, and that determines the multiplier of damage you're gonna have. NERF, so it's damage multiplied by the difference between attack and defense. This is the value of your damage, so as more attack you have than the defense of the enemy, as more damage you're gonna do. If you have lower attack than the defense of the enemy, your damage gonna be reduced. It's not the attack value or the defense value, but is the relation from this, the difference between attack and defense. So for example, 50 of attack and 40 of defense, your attack multiplier gonna be around 12%. At the same time, if you have 90 of attack and 80 of defense, you still gonna have 12%, even if the attack is incredible superior and the defense is incredible superior. You don't care about that, it's only about the difference between the attack and the defense. So versus an enemy with very high defense capability, you need a lot of attack. Versus an enemy with low defense, you don't need a lot of attack, in particular because when you reach over 40 points above the defense of the enemy, you're gonna have a diminishing returns in terms of how much the attack value gives you for multiply your damage. At the same time, you have a diminishing return in terms of defense over the attack. So if you have a lot of defense over the attack, you don't gonna reduce the damage completely, you still gonna have a diminishing return. Question number 5. The worn out equipment can be converted into new random equipment, as mentioned in the announcement. How can we solve that? We hope the unique equipment relic can be reset with the Elven Craftsman Hammer. The devs reply, the conversion rules of worn out equipment have been explained in the announcement. If there's any problem or discrepancy in this regard, please report to our in-game customer service. Regarding the dismantling of unique equipment, we noticed that some description may not be clear enough. We'll update those descriptions as soon as possible. For any inconvenience this may cause you, please report to our in-game customer service. Thank you for your understanding and support. So for what I noticed, some tacticians have problem with convert worn out in random equipment. This is not how the game have to work. Like the devs say, is a problem, is a bug, so you need just to wait and report that to the service. For example, me, I can convert all the worn out, and I have convert all my worn out in new random equipment. So the function is created for that and have to work like that. If doesn't work like that, report to the service and they gonna fix that for you. Question number 6. Currently the team stamina is insufficient. Will be there any adjustment or improvement to it? The reply of the dev is, we have also received feedback on stamina problem in the community. Given that teams in the new version of Commander Battles have 4 members, we'll adjust Commander stamina to help you make better battle arrangement and offer you better gaming experience. Okay, they want to work on that, but they didn't reply in any way to how they want to fix that. In my opinion, the best way for fix a formation problem is just place the global stamina like they do in the PvE. The problem of devs in this case, in my opinion, is just they listen to the community, want the singular commander stamina, and that is wrong, because if you want a formation system, you need to have a global stamina. It's fundamental, because just 1% of the player can afford to upgrade and equip more than one team. So you won't use only one team, and you want your global stamina for use always the same team for making all in the game. Personally, is what I think. The global stamina is 100% better than have the singular stamina in every single commander. Don't be crazy, don't ask for some adjustment on the singular bar of stamina. You want, trust me for real, you want the global stamina for have fun on this game right now. Question number 7, about formation feature. It's better to add a tutorial for the first formation and also add the coordinates to share battle report. Devs reply, thank you for the suggestion. We are currently optimizing such content in order to offer tactician better gaming experience. Please stay tuned to our future announcement. If you have other suggestion on game improvement, please submit that via the Google Sheet on Discord. Your effort will be deeply appraised. It's probably the worst one in all the Beacon of the Light. It's not interesting. So you talk about the formation and you want a tutorial for the first formation. Tutorial for what? How to click on the commander and place the troop? I mean, Okay, add the coordinates on the report for sure that yes, it's correct, because you need to show your allied where you fight with the report. The question number 8 and the last one is about the PBE2 and say when will the PBE2 and the engine test start respectively. The devs reply the PBE2 test will be officially launched on November 15. As for the launch date of the engine test, please wait for our official notice. Before that, we'll send an official email to the tactician who have successfully registered to the test and provide more relevant info to all tacticians. Please stay tuned, thanks you for your support. What they said is the PBE number 2 start in the 15th of November, this is an announce. Also about the PBE 2, I can say in the next couple of days I'm gonna make for sure a video about that, because I have some video devs gives to me for show you what you're gonna have inside the PBE number 2, so stay tuned if you wanna see something previously than the 15th of November. I already see some video and there's a lot of change in terms of graphic, but not also in the mechanic and the strategy around the game. There's some change really relevant in my opinion. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope I was useful for you for understand that it's important for me at the community to have the knowledge for think about the stuff of the new version of the game. Let me know in the comment if you have some question about this beacon of the light, and also if you just wanna say your opinion, you're welcome. Remember to subscribe to my channel and also to my Discord is important, the link is in the description of the video. Again, if you wanna support me, remember to smash like on the video. Thank you for following me and see you in the next. Woo!